Hey, what is up everybody and welcome to a new video. Today I want to talk mostly about the shape when it comes to just pretty much every single detail and all the details that I missed in the last video. So first we're going to start off with the tail. This is something else because it's pretty much round to every side. And now let me show you a normal skateboard, what it usually looks like, for you to see the difference. So here, obviously, this is used to do tricks. So of course it has like a round shape. Here, for an electric skateboard, this is not needed. You basically need more space on the tail. And here, it's also flat. So this is the big difference here with the electric skateboard, that it's a bit round to the side, and that just pretty much gives you a more comfortable ride. So that's why we made it like this. But yeah, it's coming from an old school skateboard. That of course is not an old school skateboard. That's like a, how do you say, a new school skateboard. Yeah, because it has a nose and a tail. The nose, you know, when it comes to the length, we don't need a nose. You know, it's just a bit longer than a normal skateboard actually, just a 6 centimeters, 7 centimeters, something like this. Of course, we don't need a nose. So the truck would be here and here. If you would have a nose, there wouldn't be enough space or enough wheelbase, and you literally don't need a nose on an electric skateboard. So what happens when you actually would go with a design like this, and you brake like you do on an electric skateboard with crazy brakes, you would stand like this, and you know, you would stand a bit on the nose, and basically you would do this. So you could actually fall forward. So that's why we went for an old school design. When it comes to let's start off with the holes or the wheelbase. So it comes with pretty much the longest setup. So it's set up the longest, but you can make it shorter, about 2 centimeters. So you could go to the inside basically. What's also possible, but we don't have the holes yet in the very, very front. So basically you could use these holes and, you know, go pretty much onto here, and you would have like a 6 centimeter difference, which is insane. Here, of course, the Griptape design we made like this, because you can see the screws here. We made like this, so the pretty much the enclosure screws are a bit covered. I mean, we obviously this is also a water problem, or could get a water problem if the screws are open pretty much. So you want to definitely cover them with the Griptape. I mean, of course here it doesn't matter, but this part is especially made so it sucks you in. Of course we could have just covered it, but this part really sucks you in, which is probably the most amazing, I would say. I mean, you know, it really is softer at this part, you know, when you, I don't know if you can see that, but you know, it's really soft. But if you do it here in the middle, it's definitely a bit different, you know what I mean? So it makes it overall softer with these stripes. So the same idea you made here. So basically here is where you're supposed to stand. Depends on if you're goofy or regular. So you'll stand, you know, around here, and these stripes right here just make everything a bit softer. Then we added these right here. Of course, that's also a bit for the design, I'm not gonna lie. I just really liked it, because without that, it would just, yeah, look so skateboardy somehow. And yeah, I just wanted to add something here. I really love it. But yeah, it's also to make it a bit wider, because, you know, we thought you may be gonna stand here once in a while. I definitely did today, because I made a range test today, and I definitely was standing on here once in a while. Yeah, and it's also wider on this part, because that's also where you're gonna stand mostly. So I actually have a board right here. Usually I would stand like right here. It's difficult to see now because I'm in socks, but ooh, so many boards everywhere. This is a skate apartment. Yeah, so you're gonna stand here and here. That's the idea, the main idea. And the nose, for a specific reason, doesn't go up, because we thought first when we designed this board, we're gonna go a bit up with the nose. Right, but we thought at the end this is really not needed. The nose really just doesn't need to go up. And what's really cool now, you can go further with the truck. That's why we designed it like this. And we have, of course, a wheel cutout on all sides, even over here. It's probably something else that's really important. So it just pretty much gives you more space to carve, which is, you know, that's definitely needed. When it comes to the backside, there's pretty much nothing else to say to it. What's a bit different here this time, definitely the color. So it's some kind of like, it's difficult to explain, but it feels like a silicone onto the deck or something like this. This is pretty much like the GoPro material or something like this. So I personally really love it. By the way, comes set up like this with 108 bushings, also really important. I mean, it makes it really stable. If you want to go fast only, I think you need about 2 setups. Basically, if you want to go fast, you would make it tighter, right? If you want to go for carving, you know, tighten it back up or make it softer, basically. Yeah, so overall, I personally love to ride it super soft, so you can actually change. So one more thing, the screws here, we made a bit longer so you can use razor pads. For example, if you want to use even bigger wheels, 105 millimeter, you definitely have plenty of room to carve. If you want 150 millimeter wheels, it would only be a 5 millimeter difference. But if you want, you could actually go to bigger razor pads, so you can actually customize a lot on this board. Yeah, it uses a lot of screws, by the way. It's also really important, I think. And the logo in the middle, and we have the battery and everything on here. This is the heatsink, so you can definitely get hot here or warm. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, I'm gonna film another video about this. All right. See you soon. Bye-bye.